Welcome back to Top Tech Growth Hacks, where we dive into the latest in technology and business strategy.
And I'm Jamie with Alex. Today, we're tackling a super critical, often overlooked area, medical application development. Specifically, how to avoid some really costly mistakes.
Yeah, Jamie, the article we're looking at today paints a pretty stark picture. Imagine building a telemedicine app, launching it, and then it crashes during peak hours. Or even worse, a critical clinical tool that physicians just refuse to adopt.
Or a failed HIPAA audit right after launch. The article emphasizes that these aren't just minor hiccups. We're talking about compliance penalties, massive lost revenue, and a huge hit to patient trust. It's a high-stakes game.
Absolutely. It's clear that in 2026, building a medical platform is way more than just writing code. You need regulatory fluency, a deep understanding of clinical workflows, and the foresight to build compliance right from day one.
Exactly. This isn't a job for a generalist software agency. The article highlights that the gap between a generalist and a true healthcare development partner shows up in three critical areas: compliance architecture, integration depth with systems like Epic or Cerner, and a real understanding of how medical staff actually work.
That's huge. You can't just patch on compliance before an audit. It needs to be foundational. And if your app doesn't seamlessly integrate with existing EHRs or fit into a doctor's daily routine, it's dead in the water.
Right. So the article then profiles 10 specialized firms that actually deliver on these promises. For instance, Glorium Technologies, based in New Jersey, stands out with their ISO 13485 certification for medical device software, plus full HIPAA and HITRUST compliance baked in.
That ISO certification is a big deal for medical devices, and they've delivered over 150 medical and healthcare products, covering everything from EMRs to ML-powered medical imaging. That's serious experience.
Another one that caught my eye was Archenia, exclusively focused on healthcare software for over 14 years. They're praised for their deep understanding of FHIR, HL7, and FDA requirements, which is crucial for health tech startups.
And for those looking at cutting-edge tech, Top Flight Apps in California specializes in AI-powered healthcare solutions. They've apparently recovered over $1 million annually for mid-sized practices through AI-powered medical coding. That's a tangible ROI.
That's incredible. And then you have companies like Dogtown Media, an Epic verified partner, focusing on patient-reported outcomes and seamlessly integrating with electronic health records, or 10 Pearls, who are experts in remote patient monitoring and IoT healthcare solutions, which is a massive growth area.
It really underscores the diversity of specialization needed in this space. From user-centric patient engagement platforms by WillowTree to enterprise hospital management systems by Seco Corporation, each company has a niche.
So what's the takeaway for our listeners who might be looking for a development partner in the medical space? What should they really look for?
The article's advice is spot on. Prioritize partners who ask the right questions about your clinical workflows before you even explain them. They should demonstrate outcomes with real client results, and their specialties absolutely must align precisely with your compliance requirements.
It sounds like due diligence is even more critical here than in other tech sectors. The stakes are just too high to get it wrong.
Exactly. Whether it's AI diagnostics, telemedicine, or custom EHR integrations, the right specialized partner isn't just a coder. They're a strategic ally who accelerates timelines and drastically reduces regulatory risk.
Fantastic insights, Alex. This is a crucial area that often gets overlooked until there's a problem. Thanks for breaking down why specialized medical app development is so vital.
My pleasure, Jamie. And that's all the time we have for this episode of Top Tech Growth Hacks.
Join us next time for more strategies to accelerate your business. You've been listening to Top Tech Growth Hacks.